What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome back to the weekly formation review. And today we've got the 4-3-1-2 as you guys voted, you guys requested. Drop comments, also put something down below. You guys get votes in for next week. I'm going to cover all the bases, everything you need to know, the pros, the cons, all together in one video. And if you need the best custom tactics to go with the 4-3-1-2, my main squeeze, Obi FIFA, I'm going to leave top link in the description as well as in the comments. Go to his video. It's going to directly make you a greater player. If you combine these two videos, you only got goodness everywhere. And if we can hit 500-600 likes at least, that tells me everything looks A1 steak sauce, and we all like some good steak. But let's get into it. Alright, we got the pros, and we got the cons. But let's start out with all the good stuff. And with the 4-3-1-2, the counterattack of dreams, it's going to be heavenly. You're going to be able to score goals, and it's going to happen quickly. And it's difficult to counterattack in FIFA 16, so that's a very valuable asset in any type of formation. You've got that triangle, and if you're playing the 4-3-1-2, it's a great pressure formation. I would never recommend playing conservatively, and I'm going to make a quick side note. If you check in the comments, I'm also going to include the instructions for this team, but we're going to cover the entire squad at the end of the video, so just wait for it. I just wanted to throw that in there. And it's a great havoc formation where you're bringing a lot of guys, you're pressuring left and right, and then if you are a direct player, I don't know why I'm hitting these praying hands everywhere in this video, but if you're a direct player, which means pass, pass, through ball, pass, 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 you've got that type of style. You don't have a lot of additional skilling, you don't have a lot of pace control or no-touch dribble. This is a formation that will lead you to successful results. I think it benefits direct players, especially if the connection is not amazing. And I always recommend, if you guys are in a lag fest of a match, play simple, play direct, and you're going to get better results than if you're trying to wiggle around the opposition. You're going to lose some of that technical skill. That's just how FIFA works. Now for cons. We have lack of wing play. And I actually recommend telling the fullbacks to go ahead and get forward. That will help you a little bit with spacing. Otherwise, you just don't have the wings. If you're someone who wants to whip in crosses, this formation is not meant for you. And then you have midfielder risk, and this really depends on your personnel. But with those three center mids, sometimes they're pushed forward, sometimes they sit back. You got to get the correct combination, or you are going to put yourself in a position where you're liable. And it's just going to feel like you have no midfielders. And that's never going to be a good feeling in FIFA. If you can't chase back and make it easier on your back line, ooh, the punishment levels are going to be real. Whoo! We've got the squad talk and like buy one, get one free candy at the grocery store. When you have Martinez and Robert, that is a deadly combination. And in this formation, you need to have a physical aerial threat type of striker. He can still be fast, he can still have the skill moves, but you need someone who has a presence, and then you can go with the burner. Robert is a bit of a sweaty player, definitely overpowered, and someone that's worth having in a squad if you need to be on a discount. And if you can only afford one expensive player in your team, I recommend you go with the center attacking midfielder. He's going to make everything come together and either look beautiful or it's going to fall apart and you look a mess when you're trying to attack. So make sure to invest in that cam. Isco is amazing in this game. I love him. I think he's only about 15,000 on the Xbox. This squad is only around 50k-ish. So I think it's not necessarily cheap, but it is definitely affordable. And now in the three central mids, the CDM, or the center mid of the three, I want that guy to be a true CDM. I need you to break up a tackle. I need a Matic. I've got Zomzi, I think, in this. You got to have a true CDM. Snyderland, somebody who is not going to go forward, not going to try to score goals. And then your other two center mids, I like to go with balanced type of players, guys that can do it all on the pitch. I feel like that works well. And then defense, as I mentioned before, you might need to tell your left back and your right back to go ahead and push into the attack a little bit. I mean, you could do the opposite and tell them to be very defensive, but if you want wings, that's an option you've got to make happen. If you guys enjoyed the content, drop a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at DirtyMikeUSA and Instagram at DirtyMikeVision. I've got a lot more coming your way ASAP. The Steel Series shirts, brand spanking new giveaways on Twitch this week. Woo!